So, because of the people, the poorest, the economic people that won less money than the richest people of Pereira, that is the why today the cathedral has the name of Nuestra Señora de la Pobreza. It's kind of traduction, it's like Our Lady of Poverty, something like that. So it was because of that, because of, again, as the airport, the people less wealthy, they was the kids, the men, the women, police, the fire workers. They helped to the construction to do the construction of the church. So that's the name why. Nuestra Señora de la Pobreza, or Mother of Poverty. Sorry. So, a little bit more of the history is that near the year 1999, we had an earthquake that destroyed a lot of Quindío, most of all. It is the department that stays that's site in Risaralda, and destroyed also a lot the church over here. The thing that was that they closed the church over that year, and they built a church that was made of guadua, of bamboo, of the region. It is really it resists really a lot the earthquakes, and it gives like a wonderful place to the people that wanted to go to the church and didn't want to stop going to the church. So the thing is that they made this church over here was over this place. So the church and the cathedral was in this side. Here we have the 20th Street, and over here we're gonna have the 18th Street, and the little church made in over those times. It doesn't exist anymore. It was only meanwhile they did some reparations for the church. So over here in this moment we have a little mall that's called Bolivar's Plaza. So another history over here is that when they began to do the reparations of the cathedral, they found that in the bottom of the church they had a basement that normally nobody knew about it, and they found some skeletons of some priests and some other skeletons from other normally rich people of the city. So it was really weird. Today the cathedral they are doing like a little museum, so people in sometime they can go and they can learn a little bit more of Pereira and from the cathedral. Okay, continuing over here, this would be the 17th Street, the 18th Street over here, till the park that is called, today it's called Parque Lago, the lake park. So today this is an old picture of the lake's park. We can see it was really a lake. Today it's a little bit different, but in the back we can see the cathedral. There will be the cathedral over there, where I was explaining a little bit. So in the beginnings, this park was was the construction year is over the year 1926. In the beginnings, the park had the name of Parque La Concordia. After that, Parque Colón, and after that, it had the name of the Parque de los Novios. Okay, for the last time, like in the year 65, 70, it had the last name that is the name that we have actually, that is Parque Uribe, because of the senator of the Republic that he really loved a lot, the city of Pereira. He was Rafael Uribe. Today the name is that, but people call it more like popular. The popular name is Parque El Lago, the lake park. Okay, so that would be really our tour for the tourist people that wanted to come and visit a little bit the city. We began with the airport. Now we can see the actual airport, the prototype of the airport, and for last, how the airport was. We continued over here, over this road over here, till the administration city hall of the department of Risaralda. We explained it a little bit. After that, we were over here in the Olayas Park. We explained it a little bit to the people, the history of the trains over Pereira. We can see the actual train station, the old train station, where today we have a gastronomy classes. We explain a little bit the history coming over here, the 19th Street. We explain a little bit of the Bolivar's park, the old Bolivar's park, the new Bolivar's park, and the statue, the monument of the Nude Bolivar, the Cathedral that we can have over here. And I just explained a little bit of the history. And over here, like the church that they made in 1999 so the people could have come to a church. Meanwhile, they were doing some reparations to the cathedral. Here we have some old photos of the Bolivar's Nude. Over here, entering the 19th Street, and with the tourists, we could come over the 18th Street or the 17th Street over there, one of those two roads, till the Lake Bolivar's, the park of the lake, and it's over here. And we can know that the Bolivar Lake Park is between the 24th, the 17th, the 25th, and the 18th Street. So I just wanted to thank you very much for your attention. I hope you liked a little bit the tour that I explained you today. You can maybe do a touristic city tour for the people that want to know a little bit more of Pereira. So thank you very much for your attention, and see you soon.